The desert state of Arizona hasn't sent a Democrat to the US Senate for 30 years, but the party hopes its drought here will end tomorrow. Do you now know a lot more about healthcare policy than you did to begin with?
Yep, and it's all been pretty much self-taught.
If it does, Jeff Jeans, a throat cancer survivor, will be delighted. A big change for him.
I was a extremely right-wing conservative Republican / libertarian.
Jeff says he would have died without the health law known as Obamacare, because no insurance company was prepared to pay for his treatment.
Well, if somebody's poor and they're diagnosed with cancer without health insurance, they'll die. I mean, the people that were swindled by junk health insurance plans, you don't hear them talking about their experience because they're dead.
But it's not just the economy. Think about it. Look at foreign policy.
In Sun City, Republicans are campaigning on other issues. The speakers here did not mention their botched attempt to repeal Obamacare. Even the president's son was ignoring the question.
Sir, what's your message on healthcare for people here?
Obamacare extended health coverage to some 20 million Americans, but Esther Albertus is not a fan. It was expensive, she says, and didn't deliver the care she needed.
How much has it cost you overall being hit by that car?
Oh, I'm probably into the $300,000 right now.
How much?
$300,000.
$300,000.
And all I did was go to Walmart to pick up a prescription.
And so what's your view about Obamacare?
I hope they repeal all of it. It's horrible.
You know, they're calling this a potential swing state for the presidential election.
This expert says the law has led to much higher health insurance premiums, but it has risen in popularity despite Republican attempts to undermine it.
There's been a lot of cuts to Obamacare. It's kind of like, you know, dying by 1,000 cuts. I mean, is that what's happening? What's interesting is it hasn't died yet. At the end of the day, whether or not you like the Affordable Care Act, whether or not you liked President Obama, we have thousands, millions of people in the United States that need comprehensive health insurance, and at the end of the day, I think that's what's most important for them.
And millions more have it as a result of that law.
Absolutely.
Across this spectacular state and across the country, voters are now making their minds up. Nationally, the campaign may have been dominated by the economy and immigration, but for millions of Americans, the most pressing, most personal issue is healthcare. And how they feel about it may yet reshape the political landscape. James Cook, BBC News, Sedona. That was good for